Before we move on to week 2, and I'm sure some more epic games to come, we want to give you all some much-needed closure from week 1. It's time for Hindsight. Monte, you're up.
I really like the fact that with this new Brigitte meta, we are seeing teams like the Houston Outlaws who have been good in terms of switching their compositions, and apparently that's hilarious to me. Lol auntie is, I think, the thing that Twitch chat likes to type these days. But anyway, I think that we're in a situation right now where previously in Overwatch, you could always rely on Tracer, Genji, Winston, D.Va dive compositions, no matter the map, no matter the situation. And so this made teams that were good at the dive always have something to fall back on, even if they didn't know the exact right compositional answer to what they were facing. Now, however, I think we're in a situation where we're going to see a lot more depth in terms of compositions. You're going to have to be reactive in the way that you play around your enemy's strategies, and it's going to reward proper planning, proper strategic adjustments from players in-game. And for me, this is like an exciting new depth to Overwatch that we really haven't seen before. Lol.
So I think that, okay, so my hindsight is pretty much this. It might sound like a cop-out, but we're so used to the NYXL just being incredibly good that I think the impact of a lot of the decisions and plays that they make along the way kind of gets diminished a bit. Especially, I think back to the London game as well, and NYXL not showing any Brigitte whatsoever, right? London thought they could play a composition that would sort of force them into playing Brigitte but making them uncomfortable with it. And then we saw NYXL be dominant with that pick. Sabiobi obviously playing fantastic on Brigitte. We even saw Meko play a little bit at some points throughout the series. Also, we see Doomfist really get a lot of good use. We've seen it before out of the LA Gladiators, but now Pine showing up on that in a big way. These guys are 5 games ahead, have already qualified for the stage playoffs, and I'll be honest, it's hard sometimes to convey just how incredible these individuals are when we talk about it every week. So sometimes I think we just need to not sleep on the fact that these guys are miles ahead of the rest of the field at the moment.
Yeah, and then for me, my hindsight is this meta with Brigitte is, not as bad as I thought it would be. I was admittedly pretty scared. Yeah, you can bring that one over here. Yep, there it is. I was, it's just a drastic change of the game when she comes in. She's so good against your Genjis and your Tracers, some of the heroes that are the most impactful. And I was a little bit worried about how she was going to affect the game, but I think it's affected in a positive way. There's not just one comp you can fall back on and just focus and be good on that comp and really start dominating other teams. A lot like what Monte said, you have to be good at everything now. It includes, more switching in between the games. I think it's great to see her in competitive play. I think she's been a great addition to the meta, and I know we all love seeing that good Ryan and Zarya play she brings with it.